Alright, so this is Job Blog 3. I'm going to title this number 3, even though I did 3 and 4, but I've kind of messed up. I'm figuring out learning about YouTube, and if I become a director, then I could upload longer videos, and that's what I was doing. Unfortunately, it wasn't working. I was running out of space on my computer, so some stuff was lost. But anyways, I'm wearing a nicer shirt since the usual brown Army T-shirt I normally wear because some of the people, like especially this one girl Linda, is commenting about how like, oh Sky, you're handsome, but you need to wear better outfits. You need to dress to impress. So see how this goes. And let's see. So it's been about 4 or 5, 6 weeks, about 6 weeks or so since I've started this idea of a job blog, or start appealing for a job at G4, and no headway, not even any responses, and that includes not even like any cease and desist, letters and stuff like that. I'm still, posting pretty regularly on the forums, and still coming up with ideas and different things that they can do, and in some weird ways, it's I'm kind of curious. Maybe they could create an opening for me as like a, as like not so much a commentator, but maybe like a reviewer, a quality assurance guy. But anyways, let's see. I'm not discouraged by that, because really, the chance of success for me to get onto a television channel, it was slim to begin with, and I knew that. So I wasn't too worried about that. But at the same time, I'm not going to, quit right away. And the reason why is because, look at stories all around you. In fact, look at the The Road to Happiness, which is coming out right now, by Will Smith. And that's a guy who said, yeah, I'm going to use my, what I have. I have nothing, so I'm just going to use my personality, and I'm going to, succeed. I'm going to, I have to do something for my son. So that's what he did. That's why I'm not discouraged. That's why I'm not going to quit and give up on this. Even though I'm getting all these things, and I know even myself, I tell myself things like, yeah, they probably have a waiting list of people who want to join. They have probably a lot of talented people, experienced people that they want to hire, especially for the writing staff. So I'm at the bottom of the list. I'm outside of the realm, and at the same time, who knows, maybe there's some people that say, oh, this guy's just, a silly, crazed fan, and, so, think whatever you want, but, if you give up, that means you give up on your dreams. That means you give up on something that you want, something that you would like. And, once you find something you like, once you find something that you would enjoy or that you think is special and for you, why give up on that? And unfortunately, this can be taken in wrong ways, and that's like, where you see stalker behavior, because, and what I mean by stalker is, men who obsess over women, who don't love them anymore. If a guy thinks that, oh, if I just pay her enough attention, she will change her mind and she will love me. So luckily G4 is not a woman, and I'm not that desperate for G4 to love me. It's which is kind of weird because even though I'm going to pursue this. I'm not going to worry if they say, well, this guy, just give it up, because then that just means I need to change my focus to something else or to another area, or try my best to get my message out, or just let other entities like G4, other groups of internet, video game, technology, like TV shows, programs, stuff like that. Know that about me and what I'm capable of, that I would like a job with them, if possible. And like I said before, it's because I'm faced with a windowless room for the government, and good pay, but at the same time, would I experience the same enjoyment? Would I, and would it be as annoying as the job I had originally? back in the Army. Windowless room with no working nights, and underappreciated perhaps, or so restricted in what I could do, and my talent's going to waste even. And I guess that's part of it too, is that I feel that I want to share my talent, what I have, with the world, with other people, and I would like to help people. Ultimately, that's what I would like, through any way, if possible. Why do I have this altruistic spirit? I don't know. Not religious. Just it's nice if people are nice. It's nice if people do things for other people. So why not? I do that in my own way. Let's see. So some of the things I wanted to talk about. The people in the forums, very interesting, eclectic group of people. You have people who are fans, people who are trolls, people who are fans that they try to use the celebrities because of celebrity interaction. And then there's other people that they just enjoy the community. They enjoy the interaction with other people, like-minded people who, that's the key thing to remember, is that any kind of community you have on whatever situation, you have people who are brought together for an initial reason, a single purpose. But everybody's different, so they're going to talk about other things. With the case on the forums and G4, especially Attack of the Show, everybody's a big fan of the show, or they're gaga over the cute women that come on the show. But they, we come together and we discuss things outside of that. Case in point, how Kevin Pereira said, "I bought a gun," and so a lot of us are like kind of scratching our heads and like, Kevin, you play video games all the time, man. Why do you want a real gun? And there's one, of course, a couple comments or one comment about how like, he bought it to protect himself from Sky, and it's like, no, if Sky was really, or if Kevin was really worried about me, he would let me know. All right, they have my address, they know who I am, they know my intentions. Kevin knows I like him, I respect him. I want him to succeed. That's all it is. I don't, I'm not going to go knocking on Kevin's door, at 4 in the morning or whatever. So I'm not too worried about that. Oh, and by the way, how can you know that I'm not a bad guy or screwed up in the head? My parents are school teachers. Which basically, it's like, how can you tell he was a good parent? They're school teachers. They more or less, that's a pretty good indication, because, you can imagine a school teacher gets all these rotten kids. So after a while, they realize, well, these are the good kids, these are the bad kids. What do the good kids, what are their parents like? So they have to smack them around a little bit. All right, that's why I'm not too worried, about what people say about me. And in a lot of cases, I just ignore them, because, anything you pursue, any venture, you're going to have detractors, you're going to have doubts, you're going to have naysayers. And I took the risk of, by making my pursuit of this job with G4 so public, that, I'm going to get some naysayers. I'm going to get people who will criticize and ridicule me and take, or take advantage of that in some way. Oh, well, that's the risk, but at the same time, they're naysayers, so just ignore them. And I think that's what the celebrities of G4 and other celebrities, they face and they pursue as well, is that, they realize, you're going to have fans, you're going to have trolls, you're going to have haters, you're going to have people that they just want to use you. And you have to figure out who really likes me, who really supports me, who does want to help me, and who's just trying to gain attention, who's just trying to use me. So you have to go through that, and it can be hard, it can be difficult. So the way I'm going to do that is just by being honest with all of them. If I think they could do something better, I'll let them know. If I like what they did, I'll let them know that too. And as I've said about Kevin Pereira, too, is that, in 20 years, I would love to be able to turn on the television and still see Kevin on television, and have him entertaining me in some way. So